guys? Hello from Houston. We're gonna do a quick demonstration video on how to operate the TBL280 that we have, the Douglas TBL280. So this is your main battery disconnect here. We got everything key touch for you guys. Gotta put that on. The unit has a delay start and a delay shut off. So with the battery on, all you do is turn your key to the right.
You have to wait about 20 seconds.
Wait for about 20 seconds, correct?
And you'll see these lights. There it goes.
In that time, the computer's checking for any errors. You're making sure your air's built up. And now it should start right up.
Show the like what you would do if you came up to an aircraft.
Okay, so first thing you do is you release your parking brake, engage the tug to forward mode,
and always make sure. Let's see. I think we need to hold on. I think we need to bring the cradle up. So put the. There it goes. Okay, so now we got
what I've learned, and all of this is trial and error. For what I've learned, for any function to work on this tug, you have to have 3 green lights on this section of the cockpit: your wheel size, your gate either opened or closed, and your cradle up or down. Once you have these 3 lights, it should be able to do the next function of what you're requesting. So if we were to pull up to an aircraft, we release the parking brake, which is right here on the left-hand side. Put your shifter into forward mode by going forward. Theoretically speaking, we pull up to the aircraft. Stop. Put your vehicle in neutral. Engage your brake. At this moment, we have the cradle up with the gate closed and your tire selection on 737 smaller aircrafts. So if we were to hook up to an aircraft, you put your cradle down.
And just hold it down.
And hold it down.
You can also see it actuating in the cameras.
And you should be able to get a green light here, Doug. Again, must emphasize, you have to have 3 green lights. So you got your cradle down, green light. That's 1. So now we open our gate by pulling up on the toggle switch.
And then moving it to the left.
Yep. I like what you did.
Yeah, we got 2 more to add too.
Nice, nice.
We're not quite done.
So we're at the green light with the gate open.
And this also tells you over here, I noticed.
We hook up, we get forward to the aircraft. At this point, you're engaging with the nose gear. And now, this would be a good time, let's say we're doing a 767. Going through its motions, and it's going to go to B76.
Okay, you only need to hit it once.
One time. It senses the aircraft, it senses the nose gear. So now we want to enclose the nose gear by closing the gate of your 767.
Okay.
And again, I must emphasize, you have to wait for the green light.
And this is the procedure that y'all follow?
That we follow, yes sir. Green light on gate close. So now we have 3 green lights. We want to keep it that way. So now we're going to raise the cradle. We're raising the nose gear of the aircraft.
Okay, so now we have...
So now we are hooked up and ready to go.
Okay.
And let's just say we're repositioning the aircraft from maintenance to a gate or a hangar to hangar. You're going, 4 or 5 miles.
Oops, sorry, let me move the leg.
You wanna make sure your aircraft is securely captured.
And by the way, what you did, you just pressed.
I pressed the seat release.
Seat release, and your parking brake has to be on, and
Yes.
you have to be in neutral.
In neutral, correct. So we would have our aircraft now to the rear of us captured.
Yep, and you got 3 green lights over here.
3 green lights. We release the parking brake and put the tug in gear.
And by the way, real quick, I wanted to just point out over here, you have a sticker here.
Yeah.
Level 4, which is what we're in now, is for front only.
Yeah.
And these different selections here are for the style of driving.
Yes, you can go rear wheel, front wheel, or crab mode, and have all your tires rotating. Typically for our operation, and because it's just more easier, I believe, to operate the tug, I just stay with level 4.
Okay.
With the selection 4.
Yeah, and that's what you really want to be doing if you're in this direction.
Yeah.
In this orientation.
So on 4, the tires right under me is the tires that are moving. So if I go left, the tug goes left. If I go right, the tug goes right.
Okay, it's not inverted or nothing.
Yeah. So we get to our gate, we get to our hangar, our maintenance shop. Put the
neutral.
Put the tug in neutral. Parking brake on. Lock your seat. Drop your aircraft. You want to go through it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I can go out there too so we can see. Right here. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Push this in.
Video when I back off, because technically now we've released from the aircraft. When I put the tug in reverse and I pull away from the aircraft, the cradle should automatically pick up and close by itself without any actions done in the cockpit. And you have an amber light to tell you, hey, apart from all the three greens, cradle down, gate open, your wheel size selection, you got the amber light to tell you gate open and down.
Okay.
So now you'll probably get better footage from the front of the unit.
Okay.
Hold away slowly and just kind of walk with it, and it should pick up and close.
Okay. I'll see it. goes. So at this point, you would have cleared the nose gear of the aircraft. So right now we only have these wheels spinning, or turning rather.
So now you pulled away from the aircraft, your amber light is off, gate open, gate down, you're good to go, you're good to pull away. And now we just safely drive away.
And you're still driving what, in 4? So now
I'm still driving in 4.
So now it's kind of inverted.
Yeah, so I'm familiarized with the electro units on the corporate side. This is how it feels like to drive an electro. I'm not sure if these guys use that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I kinda always tell the people that I'm training, you know, driving an electro is like driving a boat. So if you've ever been in a boat, you'll get the vibe of what I'm talking about here.
Yes, sir.
So left is right. I'm going left, but the tug's going right. It's only turning from the back of us, from the aft of the unit.
Yeah.
If I want to go right, the entire unit's gonna go left. And I wish I had a little bit more information on the manuals on how to properly use all the driving selections. But for what we do here, we use number 4. You know.
And definitely do not change that while in motion.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, only, you know, change the driving mode with the unit stopped, the unit in neutral, and the parking brake on. You don't want to be playing around with that.
Yes, I always, even if I'm closing the gate, opening the gate, trying to change a nose gear selection, before any task that I give to the unit, I always want to put it in neutral. Before any command.
Yes.
Put it in neutral and then do what you need to do.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Chris. I'm gonna do a quick walk around with it. Yeah, please. Also, if you're ever in an emergency, these are your manual hydraulic valves. And they're labeled accordingly. This way you can manually operate the cradle and the different locking arms as needed. This is diesel fuel only.